rest of today's show, this video is brought to you by Kalshi. If you download Kalshi using the link in the description and use code DIGESTNFL, you're going to get $20 when you trade your first 100. Kalshi is the largest prediction market in the United States, and on their platform you can trade yes or no on real-life events such as sports, elections, news, really everything you can find on Kalshi. Now, whether you're in California, Texas, or anywhere across the country, Kalshi is now live in all 50 states. For sports fans, we can trade on game outcomes, playoff chances, or player performances, all on a regulated market where you can cash out at any time. Looking ahead here for the NFL schedule, we can look at the number one pick odds on Kalshi as a Fernando Mendoza is skyrocketing right now, but Dante Moore, you never know what could happen with the NFL and their odds on the first round pick. We can also pick an out-of-the-bucket option and go with Arvell Reese. This is genuinely a smarter way to use your sports and news knowledge, and you can close positions whenever you want. Again, download Kalshi with the link in the description and use code DIGESTNFL to get your $20 bonus.
All right. We are going. Thank you to the sponsor there, and we're getting ready to see who we're going to be facing in the divisional round. It has been an amazing, amazing wild card weekend so far. 4 out of 4 games played, 4 out of 4 bangers. I'm 3 for 4 on my picks. The one that I missed was the Bills-Jags game. I chose the Jags to win that, and the Bills ended up coming up clutch. Josh Allen is amazing, and we very well could be facing him. So let's see how this goes, because it's Patriots will be, if the Patriots win, we will be facing the Bills, and if the Chargers win, we will be facing the Chargers. And I think Broncos country is going to be pretty split on who we're going to be facing or who we want to face. To be honest, both are going to be hard matchups regardless. I prefer the Bills. I think that the team might be motivated in terms of like wanting to get revenge from last year's wild card game. The defense isn't as scary as the Chargers because the Chargers pass rush was really getting after Bo, which was very disconcerting. And that was without Herbert playing. So anyway. I'm excited. I am excited for this game. Dun, 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 dun. Jim Harbaugh is 5-4 in the postseason, and Mike Vrabel is 2-3. Interesting. These are two great coaches. It's crazy that the Patriots are the 2 seed. 14-3 record in Vrabel's first season with the Patriots. So, very excited to get this going. I just want to keep memeing Herbert, you know. Bo already is further in the playoffs than Herbert's ever been. And currently, Juwan Jennings has the same amount of postseason touchdown passes as Justin Herbert. So all that's really, really fun. Pats Bros, I'm with y'all tonight. And then we could do y'all a favor by beating the Bills next week, if you do your part. And then we could face each other in the AFC Championship game like it should be. If we want real 2015 vibes, that's how it should be. So, very, very exciting. All right, we're getting ready for the kickoff right now. Dicker the kicker will be kicking it off, and the Patriots will be starting with the ball first. Whew. Here we go. Getting this thing rolling. It's either the Chargers or the Bills for the Broncos next week, and we will find out in the next 3 hours. All right, it's being returned. just past the 30-yard line up to the 31. And that's where Drake May will start his first postseason drive. Travion Henderson appears to be starting at running back for the Patriots. Will Campbell's playing as well. Picking the Patriots, but would rather face the Chargers and the Bills. Okay, completely split. And there's no real right answer, I would say. All right. May under center. This is a handoff there to Stevenson. That does not look like Henderson. So that's about a gain about 5-ish yards. All right. 2nd and 4. So it was a gain of 6. May in shotgun. Stevenson to his right. Takes the snap, looking to throw. He throws. It's caught by Diggs for a first down. And that is a gain of about 8. So first down already. That was Diggs, all with the catch. So they will be at the 43 or 44 yard line. Yeah, 44 yard lines, 1st and 10. May takes the snap. It's a delayed handoff to Stevenson, who stumbles for about 3 to 4 yards. They're introducing the players. There's something weirdly familiar about watching a playoff game in Foxborough. It wasn't that long ago, guys. I'd like to remind everyone. All right. 2nd and 6. It was a gain of 4. May takes the snap. They're rushing 4. He's standing in the middle, and it is incomplete. Just out of reach for Hunter Henry. I keep forgetting Josh McDaniels is the offensive coordinator for the Patriots. Like obviously he's been that for a while, but before getting some of his head coaching stints. But just like Spagnuolo, he's clearly a coordinator, not a head coach. All right, 3rd and 6 after the incompletion. May in shotgun takes the snap, looking to throw. They're rushing 4. He steps up and he's sacked. He's sacked for a loss about 3-ish yards. Chargers defense stands tall after allowing just 1 first down, and the Patriots will be punting. Those Oweh with the sack, it looks like. All right, and the punt is away. Ball bounces into the end zone for a touchback, so the Chargers will be starting their first drive at the 20 with 12:23 left in the first. Let's see what Herbert can do, if anything. I'm going to be talking smack on the Chargers, okay? I mean, let's be honest, like Bills versus Broncos or Chargers versus Broncos next week, either game, Mile High is going to be rocking, so... Okay, you lost my sound. Hopefully this is better. I'm hoping this is better. We will find out soon. Let me know when you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me now? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Yep, it's back. Okay, sweet. Sweet. We'll take it. We're at a commercial break right now before the Chargers drive. My guess is this will be the Sunday night games recently have been very commercial heavy. So, oh wow, I guess Eagles fans were throwing bottles at the 49ers players. That's bad. Have some decency, man. So George Kittle did tear his Achilles. Wait, what? Just lost it again. There we go. Okay. You'll hopefully you'll hear it now. Herbert. Oh, misses a pass breakup there. It is caught and a gain about 14 yards. 34-yard line is where the next first down will start. All right. I think it was Carlton Davis who tried to make a really big play there. All right. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Herbert under center. Is Hampton playing? Fakes the handoff. It's play action. He has plenty of protection. He's rolling around. Pump fakes and he's running it himself. He gets almost a first down. He falls out of bounds. It's going to be about a 9.5-yard gain. All right. They're introduced. I'll be very interested to see how well this offensive line holds up over the course of the game. They'll give their best as of right now because they have the most energy right now. Okay, it's 2nd and inches. Herbert under center. Takes the snap. It is a handoff, and he pushes for a first down. So that was vital, but Vidal. So. All right. Herbert this season has 31 rush yards per game. He has 28 total touchdowns and 15 turnovers. That's not great in terms of the turnovers. And he's not like that typically. Okay, 10.5 left in the first. First down at their own 45-yard line. Herbert. Oh, false start on the Chargers. Looks like the sound got to them a little bit. All right. So Hampton sprained one of his ankles. Okay, they're back on their own 40 right now. All right, and this is a screen to Quentin Johnston, who tries to cut up, but only gets about 3 to 4 yards. We'll see who ends up being the big playmaker for the Chargers. So far, nothing too crazy play calling wise. Herbert is running around pretty well. We know there were some injury concerns, I think, with his shoulder. All right, Herbert alone in shotgun right now. Patriots showing blitz. They send guys, and he avoids, and it's tipped up in the air and incomplete. I thought they stepped out off sides, but they did not. Ellis affecting the play. 3rd and 12 now coming up after the incompletion. How are we doing, everybody? Thank you for joining. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you comment, it'll be right down here. I want to talk to everybody. All right. Ball's at the 43-yard line. 3rd and 12 coming up. Herbert takes the snap. They're rushing 4. He has plenty of time. He throws it over the middle. It's caught, and he's running, and he's tackled just short of the first down marker by about 2 to 3 yards. Carlton Davis with the tackle. Really clutch open field tackle. Let's see what the Chargers decide to do. Will they punt or will they go for it? It's 4th and 2. Oh, they're saying that they're going to go for it. They're in the huddle right now, calling something. We'll see what that ends up. Okay. Let's see if they're just trying to draw them off sides. This is a 4th and pretty long, too. They need to get to the Patriots' 45-yard line to get a first down. Okay. Here we go. Herbert. It's just trying to get him to jump offside. They take the delay of game. Patriots stay disciplined. That Boston crowd is loud. They've been waiting to get another playoff game in the past 6 years or so. I know that seems a little silly. Like, most teams wait like decades to get their home playoff game. So, and the Chargers will be punting after the delay of game. Scott is the Chargers punter, and Marcus Jones. Okay. Scott punts the ball away. Oh, he didn't even call a fair catch. But he's tackled and basically not able to move at all. It looks like the drive will start at the 7-yard line. Let's see what happened during... I'm curious about this Eagles situation. Did they, actually throw stuff? Oh my gosh. Oh, so it wasn't when they were leaving. It was when the Niners fans were arriving to the stadium. Jeez Louise, Eagles. No class. All right, we're at a commercial break right now. The Patriots will be starting their second drive of the game at their own 7. So maybe they'll be able to do something. How are you guys feeling, everyone? Thank you for tuning in. Body to lean on. Like I said, Sunday night is very filled with commercials. After every drive, they've been showing a commercial. AJ Brown, you are a New England Patriot. Apparently, he just hugged a bunch of people in the locker room after the game and he just completely left. All right, finally back from commercial break. Holy smokes. All right, here we go. Ball, okay, they're starting at the 8-yard line. May takes the snap. It is a handoff to Travion, and he's tackled for a loss of 1. 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Ooh. Interested to see how Drake May will do under playoff pressure. Agreed. Okay. May looking to throw. It's tipped up in the air, and it's intercepted by the Chargers. Down to the 10-yard line. Huge mistake. Or huge play made by the defense. The Chargers already have great field position after that turnover. It was tipped up in the air. And it wasn't initially caught by Derwin James. It bounced into someone else's hands. Looks like Tart was the one who tipped it up. Yep, tipped it up. Derwin tried to get it and then fell into the hands of someone else. Who was that? Number 0 of the Chargers. I'm not sure who that is. Brutal mistake. Brutal mistake. All right, here we go. Herbert in shotgun. McConkey in motion. Herbert's looking to throw. He steps up. He avoids pressure. He's running it himself. Gets tripped up. Falls down to about the 6-yard line. So it's a gain of 4. 2nd and goal coming up. The Patriots desperately need to hold here. And maybe just hold them to a field goal. No, I mean, like, it's still early in the game, but, you know. All right. So, 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line after the interception. Duo running backs next to Herbert. This is a fake handoff play action run. He's running to the right side, and he tries to truck a Patriots defender. Goes down after a gain of about 2-ish yards. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Patriots defense looking for a huge stand here. And Herbert looking for a playoff moment. You know, you gotta capitalize off of a gift by the defense there. Getting close to 6 minutes left in the first quarter. So, ball's at the 3.5-yard line. Herbert in shotgun, Keenan Allen in motion. Takes the snaps, looking to throw. He's in the pocket. He's running. He's scrambling up, and he goes down short of the line at the 1.5-yard line. Tackled by Jones. 4th and goal from about the 1.5-yard line. I can't imagine the Chargers will do anything but go for it. Patriots have a huge opportunity to make a stand. Great job tackling. Herbert it's really just been Herbert running the ball. Okay, yeah, they're going for it. The ball is at the 1.5-yard line. 4th and goal. 5:20 left in the first. Herbert takes the snap. Patriots send an all-out blitz. He throws, and it's over the head of Keenan Allen. Incomplete. No flags. The Patriots defense stands tall. 0 points for the Chargers there. 5:12 left in the first. That is a brutal miss by the Chargers to not score there. A gift. That was huge. That was awesome. I'm texting my my Patriots friend right now. Shout out, Jake. That was awesome. I mean, listen, like it's easy to get down when you're in that kind of situation, but your defense came in clutch. Still, the count remains 2 touchdown passes for Justin Herbert in the playoffs and 2 for Juwan Jennings. We have to keep it that way. All right. We're at a commercial break again. They thought that they were going to score there, so they allowed no commercial break after the interception. But then after the turnover on downs, we're back to commercials again. We have, I think it was like 5:12 left in the first. Oh, the Golden Globes are on right now. All right. One Chicago. We are finally coming back to the game. Holy smokes. These commercials are brutal. All right, here we go. Okay, so they're calling it at the 2-yard line. May under center. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's throwing it, and it's caught by Stevenson, who cuts inside. He's running down the field, past the 40, up to the 50-yard line. About a 48-yard play. A massive field-shifting, game-shifting play there. It was just like a check down. May was not scared by the pressure from the Chargers, and wow. Calm under pressure. Really impressive stuff there from Drake May. All right. May under center. They are at the 50-yard line. May takes the snap. It is a handoff to Travion Henderson, who got through the initial line, but only got about 4 yards there. All right. And this is a play action pass. May looking back to Travion. He's going to run it himself. And he stumbles forward close to the first down marker. They're going to mark him just short with about 3.5 minutes left in the first. He's at the 40.5-yard line. It's going to be third and very short coming up. This has been like a QB. It's been a rushing game. All right, here we go. 3rd and inches. May fakes the toss. It's a handoff to Stevenson. And it is a first down, gain about 4 to 5 yards. This is a good matchup so far. And this is a handoff to Stevenson, who gets about 6 yards. Very run-heavy game plan so far from the Patriots. Oh, I dig the sweater from Chris Collinsworth. All right, the ball is at the 29.5-yard line of the Chargers. May in shotgun. They're calling it 2nd and 4. He takes the snap. Chargers sending something, and it is a dropped ball from Stephon Diggs. It was a nice out route, but and a good throw, but Diggs just drops it. 3rd and 4 coming up. All right. May in shotgun here, 3rd and 4. Stevenson to his right. Takes the snap. This is a handoff, and it is a pitch back. We're having a throw to Drake May, and he misses him. Incomplete. It was Chisholm who got the reverse and was tasked with throwing it to a wide open Drake May, and he just completely overthrows him. We've seen that play in Patriots lore before with Tom Brady, and that one was not Drake May's fault. He just completely missed him. That sucks. Oh, they're going to go for it. 4th and 4. At least they're showing that they're going to go for it. They do have a decent kicker. This surprises me. It's a 48-yarder from here. Let's see if they go for it. They are going for it. All right, they're rushing 4. May steps back. He throws to the sideline, and it is caught inbounds on the sideline by Williams. Kyle Williams? I guess he's a rookie for the Patriots. I did not recognize that name. Let's see if the Chargers decide to challenge that play. Because it was a pretty close sideline catch, but it does not look like they're going to challenge. Play action. Drake May is rushed and sacked really quickly by Tua Purdue. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That is not a good... All right. So that looked like a loss of like 8 yards or something. Yep, I got it correctly. 2nd and 18. All right, we're getting in the final 30 seconds of... Okay, Drake May takes the snap. He's being rushed. He throws to a wide open receiver. It's Chisholm again. He gets the first down all the way to the 11-yard line. Yeah, I think the defender fell down. That's a big one. And that will be the last play of the first quarter. All right. Still 0-0 going into the second. I can't believe that the Chargers didn't even get any points off of the interception. All right. We're at a commercial break right now. It is a 0-0 game. All right. Let's see if the Patriots can capitalize. Pretty basic stuff so far. It's been heavy on. I mean, there was like the one trick play that the Patriots did, um, and it was a overthrow of a wide open Drake May. But overall, it's just been a lot of running Stevenson, throwing some short out routes and check downs. No deep balls really from either team. So the Chargers have had two possessions, and one of them was the one where they got the interception. So Pats need to capitalize here, though. Whew, these commercials, man. They just keep going. Keep going. All right. 1st and 10 for the Patriots to start the second quarter. They're at the 11, so it's not 1st and goal. Patriots take the snap, or it's May taking the snap. He runs up, he sees some space, and he only gets about 2 yards. He's pushed out of bounds. May's been running it a lot himself, too. Feels like the game plan for both of these coaches has been like, okay, if you don't see anything, take off. You've got legs, use them. All right, so they're at the 9-yard line after the 2-yard scamper, and this is a handoff. Stevenson, who tries to truck his way through, but only gets about 3-ish, 4-ish yards. Gets thrown down, though. It was a little bit excessive. "14 minutes remaining in the second quarter." All right, 3rd and 4 coming up. May in shotgun. He puts Hunter Henry in motion. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He has time, and he's rolling to his left. Now he's trying to roll to his right. He throws it into the end zone, or out of the end zone, incomplete. So the Chargers defense makes a stand and likely forces a field goal attempt with 13:34 left in the half. Great job by the Chargers defense there. This is going to be a defensive battle. Definitely. That's a bummer for the Patriots to come away with nothing. Andy Borregales. It's 23-yard field goal, and it is good. So the Patriots take a 3-0 lead. 13:32 left. And back to the commercials, which is the real main show of this game. Holy smokes. The Super Bowl non-sports fans would love this. They'd be like, oh, look at all these commercials. I mean, but so far this seems like a pretty evenly matched game. I thought there'd be a bit more fireworks in this one with two really good quarterbacks, but it feels like they're playing very safe, both of them. They're not trying to go for like any like tight window throws. Crazy stuff, man. Just waiting for really. I mean, the one explosive play that's happened so far was the interception by the Chargers, and then they came away with a big donut. I don't hate that they went for it there because it was like on the 1.5 yard line. You know, you're forcing the other team to drive the length of the field if you don't get it. There was some other questionable, like the Jags not taking the field goal in their position in their game, I didn't like. And the Niners, they took their field goal and they ended up winning by 4. You take the points. That's just, there's been like this huge resurgence of like, not resurgence, but like a revolution of let's always go for it. And it's not great. There's so many ads. Holy smokes, guys. We are just being bludgeoned by advertisements in this one. So the Chargers will try and give an answer on their next drive. Really taking forever to get going. Holy smokes, guys. All right, finally, they're kicking off after the Patriots scored a field goal. It's being returned past the 10, past 15, 20, 25, and tackled at the 27-ish yard line. So good kick coverage from the Patriots there. Clavion Chason. So they're introducing the Patriots defense on their third defensive drive. To be fair, the second one was more intense being on the goal line. Oh, Gonzo is playing. Okay, I thought he was dealing with injuries. I haven't been keeping up too much with the Patriots. Herbert under center at the 28-yard line. This is a handoff to Hampton, who goes down for a loss of 1 yard. That's Woodson with the tackle. Guess he's a rookie. Hampton does not look very quick. And he's dealing with like a big leg injury, or I think an ankle sprain is what they said. So, you know, might not be wise to be running him too much, but at the same time, they're a bit limited at the running back position. All right, in pistol formation, Hampton behind Herbert, McConkey in motion. They're blitzing, trying to find a guy. He throws, and it is wide open. Lad McConkey stops, tries to make a guy miss, and he's brought down after a gain about 20-ish yards. Yeah, the O-line held up pretty well on a blitz. Hampton was really doing a good job blocking or adding blocks. Jones tackling Ladd McConkey, though, after a decent yards after catch effort. So the ball is now at the 47-yard line. Herbert hands it off to Vidal. Gets 2 yards. Oh, yeah, so he's dealing with a hand injury right now. Because that's what the glove is for. 2nd and 8 coming up as they are close to the 50-yard line. They're on the 49. Herbert in shotgun, Vidal to his right. Herbert takes the snap. They're sending 5-ish guys, and it is a caught ball by Keenan Allen for a first down, just barely, but they are now in Patriots territory. Why is it Velcro? Why is his play wristband not like you could put like a pin in it or something? All right, they're at the Patriots 43-yard line. 10:40 left in the half. Herbert takes the snap. This is a handoff to Vidal, who finds some space, cuts up, and trucks a player and gets a gain about 11 yards. It was a really good run there, making some guys miss. First down again for the Chargers. This is a good drive for them. They're blocking well. They seem to be moving the ball a lot better. Ooh. All right, now they're at the Patriots 33. First and 10. About 10 minutes left. Herbert takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. It's play action. They're rushing 4 guys still. Really good blocking. It is a dump off to a fullback, I think, Fisk, number 42. Greg Roman, the current offensive coordinator for the Chargers. 27th season. Holy smokes. That was a gain about like 5 or 6. So it was by 7. Okay, second and 3 at the 26-yard line. Herbert hands it off to Vidal, who makes a guy miss and falls down really close to the first down marker. They're likely going to give it to him. There is a flag. It might be face mask, though. I think I saw a face mask on Vidal. Yeah, that's a face mask. Oh, there's 2 flags down. Okay, they're discussing. It could. Face mask defense. Oh, okay, that was the only flag. Okay, never mind. There's no 2 flags. 9 minutes and 11 seconds left in the half, and the Chargers will be in the red zone. Here we go. Can the Patriots defense hold on again? They're now at the 11-yard line, and so it's first and 10 and not first and goal. McConkey in motion. Herbert under center. He takes the snap. This is a handoff to Vidal again. Why not? It's been working a ton, and it is a tackle after a gain about 2-ish yards, I'd say, to about the 9-yard line. It's very similar to where the Patriots were on the opposite side of the field. Oh, boy. Oh, so they called it a gain of 3. 8.5 minutes left in the half. They're highlighting Keenan Allen. Let's see if they go to him or not. Herbert under center. Takes the snap. This is a fake handoff. It's play action. Really good blocking so far. He's going to run it. He's faking a run, and he throws it to his fullback Fisk, who falls down, but it was a catch, and that's going to be a gain of about 4 to 5 yards. So 3rd and short coming up. 8 minutes left. Clock is still running in the half. It looks like Vrabel tried to get something pointed out to the ref. Oh, maybe he thought someone wasn't eligible. Okay. 3rd and 2. They are at the 3-yard line. Herbert, once again, under center. Receivers, McConkey and Quinn Johnson's up top. This is a handoff to Vidal, though, and they stuff him. No gain. It's going to be 4th and 2. Patriots defense holds again. Will the Chargers decide to go for it or take the points? Okay, no, they're bringing on the field goal unit. They don't want to risk another turnover on downs deep in enemy territory. Kicker the Dicker with a 21-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. Tie ball game with 6:52 left in the half. Honestly, both defenses playing pretty well, all things considered. Slow-moving game after the playoff games we've seen so far. Yeah, seriously. Not a ton of action to analyze here, but overall, I'm hoping that if we end up facing the Chargers, we're getting some good stuff here from for the Broncos game. That Sean Payton he's definitely watching this game closely right now. And back to the commercials, but that was a long drive, so we'll let it pass for now. And we'll see how Drake May and the Patriots respond. Can they do another long drive, or maybe do a quick score? I just really want to see Broncos versus Patriots in the AFC Championship game. That'd be really awesome. I think the NFL would want that. But yeah, Jaguars being out, big surprise. Seems like the crowd's affecting the Chargers a little bit on offense. Herbert's not making like a ton of his heroic throws in this one. It's been mostly he's just running around himself. He's not throwing it downfield much because he does. I guess the Patriots are doing a good job covering. But at the same time, it looks like they're trying to play risk averse football. Heavy on the run game. Vidal has been honestly running it very well, and the Patriots. It's been like a mix. Stevenson has been carrying it well as well, but Drake looks, I'd say, comfortable for the most part. We'll see though how it ends up going. I don't really know. I mean, we all want a good game. We all want entertainment. We've been like spoiled almost with these past 4 games, and this game has been like. This almost feels like what the Steelers-Texans game is going to be tomorrow. You know, just brutal, slow, not a ton of splash plays. And like the final score will be like 12 to 9. It's like all field goals. We'll see though. All right. Chargers will be kicking off. Patriots will respond to the field goal that tied it up. Kick is away. And Patriots are returning it deep, close to the end zone. And oh my gosh, the returner jumped over a guy out of bounds. I can't tell, though, where they are on the field. That angle didn't really show. Oh, boy. Okay, Harry Dicker got Man of the Year nomination for the Chargers. And Hunter Henry, Man of the Year for the Patriots. Broncos was it Zach Allen? I can't remember. All right. May takes the snap from their own 27-yard line looking to throw. He dumps it off to Travion Henderson, who leaps forward very close to the first down marker. Let's see what they do. He looked a little short, though. 2nd and half a yard, I'd say. He's had a good season. All right, 2nd inch is what they're calling it. May under center, Travion in the backfield, and May just QB sneaks it the old-fashioned way, no tush-push, for a first down. 6 minutes left in the first. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Ball's at the 39-yard line, their own 39. Hunter Henry in motion. Diggs at the bottom of the screen. Travion is in the backfield. This is a handoff here. Travion pushes the pile to about 42, so gain of 3, I'd say. Clock is they're just milking the clock. Getting close to 5 minutes left. Diggs in motion. May under center for 2nd and 7. This is a fake handoff play action. He's going to run it himself. He has a first, and he slides down right around the 50-yard line. Looks like they're going to give it around the 49 to 50-yard line, but it is a first down. May Pats go all the way. That was a poster they were showing that a fan had. All right. The play action bootlegs are really doing a lot here, and Kayshon Boutte with a good fake route. They were certain that he was going to throw it deep. All right, ball's at the 49.5-yard line. May under center. May takes the snap. They're rushing 5. He throws out of bounds. Incomplete. 4:15 left in the half. 2nd and 10 coming up. They pressured him pretty well on that play. It was pretty broken from the beginning. All right, 2nd and 10. May takes a snap. They're rushing 5 again. He throws. It's caught by Boutte for a gain of about 5, I'd say. Boutte. Kayshon Boutte. Slow-moving game. All right. 3rd and 5 coming up. Patriots need to get just past the 40-yard line of the Chargers. They're not in field goal range just yet. May takes the snap. They're rushing 4. He dumps it off, and it's an incomplete pass a little bit too far for Ramondre Stevenson. And that will bring up 4th and 5, and my guess is they will be punting the ball. Yes. This looks to be a field position battle. 3:32 left in the half. I'm telling you guys, we don't want to face this defense. We got to hope that the Patriots pull this out. And punt is away. Oh. Okay, bounces to about the 8-yard line, I'd say. So overall, good punt. 3:23 left, and the Chargers will try and double dip if they can because they are getting the ball in the second half. Back to commercials we go. The real show. Why couldn't we just see the 1 minute and a half of the Chargers drive? Because we're going to show commercials at the 2-minute warning anyway. Oh, whatever. Ugh. It's like this game's gonna put people to sleep, if I'm being honest. There's like no splash plays to talk about. The quarterbacks are all like running it themselves. There's no like breakout player besides like Stevenson for the Payton. It's not a breakout player, but Stevenson's been running the ball well. Vidal has been running it solid for the Chargers, especially on the last drive. But we, kind of a lack of big time throws, which is I came in expecting not a shootout necessarily, but like, a display of like these guys have really awesome arm talent. And this feels like both teams are playing very conservatively, which is interesting. if I had to guess, like just from the vibes of this game, it's almost dead even right now. Like just, I mean, the Chargers forced one turnover that felt a little fluky, just because they tipped it at the line. Um, I mean, it's a good play. Don't get me wrong; they earned it. It's just like I don't. It wasn't really on May, and so that's not like an indicator necessarily of like okay how the rest of the game's gonna go. If he's gonna have like a multiple interception game, which I don't think he has many games like that, especially this season. Um, so at least the Nuggets, they're winning at halftime, and I like the uniform matchup at least. What's up, Nugget? That's my dog. Herbert still has 0 touchdown passes, and that needs to keep going. Or he has 2 total touchdown passes in the playoffs. All right, here we go. Herbert fakes the handoff. He's being rushed, and he's almost sacked. He's being sacked, and might have fumbled the ball. Looks like they're calling it a fumble, but Vidal jumped on it. That was really risky from Herbert. He didn't want to take the sack, but a fumble would have been even more disastrous, which he did fumble, but Vidal luckily came in clutch. Carlton Davis blitzing off the edge. I can't tell if they'll call that an incomplete pass or not. Will they count that as a shovel pass? Yeah. Oh, they called it. They reversed it to an incomplete pass. It was 2nd and 10. Herbert bailed out big time there on that play. 3:18 left in the half. So they're still on the 8-yard line. Gadsden in motion. Herbert in shotgun. Patriots send 4. They're looking to throw. He's rolling out to his left, and he throws. It's caught by Keenan Allen, who pushes for a first down just at the marker, but that will be a first down. Chargers avoid disaster. 3 minutes left. The offensive line is doing a lot better than I expected. And Herbert is, seeing the pressure, getting away, and not really testing anyone downfield, but at least he's getting the ball out of his hands. Look and listen to the down... What? That is a dump off to Vidal. And he gets all the way... like 8, 9 yards? All right. 2nd and 1 coming up. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning after Vidal had a dump off there for 9 yards. All right. We're at a commercial break right now because of the 2-minute warning, but the Chargers will be attempting to double dip. Very much so. That's what they want. What an interesting game. What a fun game. Ugh. Hopefully the Patriots can stop the Chargers. Although there's some Broncos fans that are rooting for the Chargers in this game, so all right, we're finally coming back from the 2-minute warning. Here we go. 2nd and 1 at the 27. This is a handoff to Vidal, who is stopped pretty close to the line of scrimmage, short of the first down marker. So it'll be 3rd and 1 coming up. No one has used their timeouts yet in this half. Oh, they're running up to the ball. This is a tush push to Herbert, and I'm not convinced he got it. They're marking it a bit short, 4th and inches, and it's at the 28-yard line. What will the Chargers do? It looks like the Patriots took a timeout with 1:31 left. Yeah, it is 4th and inches. Chargers tried to tush push it. It was not successful. Oh, I honestly, the overhead view made it look like he did get it. I can't tell. I can't tell. Where they marked the ball, it was 4th and inches. So it's okay. A timeout was called, and now they're reviewing it. Oh my God! Back to commercials. This is ridiculous. Let's see what they mark. If it is 4th and inches, my guess is Harbaugh punts it because his defense is playing pretty well. We are waiting to find out what happened with the position. Very conservative play calling all around. Feels like just, Josh Allen, or not Josh Allen, sorry, Josh McDaniels, really not in his bag this game. Or they're just like, they don't want to put too much on like May's shoulders for his first playoff game, maybe. I don't know. It's weird. Oh. I want someone to time these commercials, bro. Oh, they called it 1st and 10. All right, they gave it to him. I thought it was short, but they gave it to him. Wait, it is 4th down? No, it is first. It's first. It's first. Yeah, the ball's at the 28-yard line. It's 1st down. Now the clock is running, so neither team actually used a timeout. All timeouts remain. Clock is running still. Herbert in shotgun. He takes the snap, and it is caught by Keenan Allen, and he's brought down after a gain about 7-ish yards, I'd say. We're now under a minute left in the second quarter. Ball is at the 35-yard line. Herbert takes the snap. They're rushing 4, and he gets hit in the face and falls down for a sack. They do not call a penalty on the Patriots. Clock is stopped now at 44 seconds. Looks like New England maybe took their first time out. It'll go down as a sack. Milton Williams with the sack there. Was not a face mask. Milton Williams' arm just grazed Herbert, and he fell over. Like a clumsy little man he is. So that, yeah, okay. They finally show that New England used their timeout. 44 seconds left. They're still talking about the tush push, whether or not it was a first down. I mean, it's close enough. It's like whatever. I can't really tell. It'd be one thing if that was 4th down, but I don't know. You can make an argument either way, I'd say, but it's not. There's not a disputable evidence to overturn it one way or the other. All right. Ball's now back on the 27 after the sack. 3rd and 11. They need to get to their own 38-yard line for the first. Herbert in shotgun takes the snap. They're rushing 4. He steps up and he's running around. He's being rushed, and he goes down as a sack again there. So that will bring up 4th down. New England, yes, will use their second time out to stop the clock. I think the clock operator messed up there because that play took a little longer than 3 seconds. My guess is they'll... Or maybe it wasn't 44 and they readjusted it and I didn't see when they readjusted it. So anyway, it looks like there's 41 seconds left in the half. And the Patriots will get the ball back close to about 30 seconds left in one timeout. Finally, the pass rush is getting to Herbert. Like, the offensive line for the Chargers has been playing really well up until now, this drive. So, 4th and 15. There was a loss of 4. And punt is away. Clock is rolling. Punt is received and brought down at their own 46-yard line with 31 seconds left. Can the Patriots steal a field goal before halftime? We will find out. And they're doing another commercial. That is shameless, bro. All right, we're back. May takes a snap. They're rushing 4. He steps up. He throws, and incomplete. Nothing there. 26 seconds left. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. All right, May takes the snap on 2nd and 10. He runs up. He might run it himself. He is running it himself. He gets past the 40, past the 30, all the way. Oh, my gosh, back down to the 17, 18-yard line. They definitely took their last time out. For some reason, the clock is still rolling. I don't know. Why'd they let the clock run? Vrabel is yelling at the refs. He's saying that he's probably making a case that he called a timeout as soon as May went down. That was like 37-yard scamper by Drake May. I thought that they would have at least taken a shot or two for the end zone with like 15 seconds left, but crazy. No one was like seeing him run. Jeez Louise, that was crazy. Oh, okay. Now, yeah, they readjust the clock, and now there's 16 seconds left instead of 8. So they added 8 more seconds back on. No timeouts for the Patriots, but they are in the red zone, so they will have a shot or two for a touchdown before halftime. This is a big opportunity here. 3 safeties back for the Chargers guarding the end zone. May takes the snap. They're only rushing 3. He throws it way out of bounds. No one's catching that. 11 seconds remain. Will the Patriots take another snap, or will they just try and kick the field goal? May is staying on the field currently, so it's looking like they're going to at least do. If you ask me, do a quick out route. Get a little closer to the end zone and force the Chargers. Well, anyway, you don't have much time here. In my opinion, you just run one play, and if you don't get a touchdown, you just kick a field goal. Here we go. They're on the 17-yard line. May in shotgun. Stevenson to his right. Once again, Chargers rushing 3. May is looking. He chucks it out of bounds with 6 seconds left. I can't imagine Patriots would do anything but kick a field goal. Yep, May's coming off the field. They will kick a field goal. Take the points. Chargers are doing a really good job of covering downfield. Patriots are playing just any points they can get. Who do you have for this game? I want Patriots or the Chargers. I agree. I want the Patriots. I want to play the Bills over the Chargers. Chargers divisional games, just they're too unpredictable. They're too scary. Not that Josh Allen isn't scary, but it's just their defense is more vulnerable. I feel like Sean can, come up with some stuff for the Broncos offense that it would be a good game. And if the Broncos were to lose, I would not be angry at Josh Allen advancing. I mean, the Bills would be the second team I'd want to win the Super Bowl, if not us. So, all right, they're getting ready to hit the field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. Patriots lead 6-3, 2 seconds left, basically halftime. So they're able to steal a field goal before half, and the Chargers will receive the second half kickoff. Me either. Yeah. There's a lot of people who think that the Chargers are going to be an easy win. I disagree. I do not think that they would be an easy win. Well, none of these games in the divisional round are usually easy. So, best to prove yourself. Go toe-to-toe with Josh Allen, Go toe-to-toe with the Josh Allen. You want respect, you got to be the best, you got to beat the best. I've always gone by that. But the Chargers, they aren't the best, and I don't know. Hey, Nugget. Hey, Nugget. Pretty good stuff there. They have a chip against us, yeah. And we have a chip against the Bills, when we lost to them in the wild card round last year. So, I feel like the Broncos would be motivated to redeem themselves from that game, and it's being played in Denver. So, I think this Bills team is less scary than last year's Bills team. Not that they won't be hard. They will definitely. I mean, they just took down the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Like, you cannot underestimate the Bills. I don't think anyone is. So, Chargers are returning the kickoff and falls down. 0's on the clock. It is halftime. So, overall, I'm, really, really boring game, but, also like not too unexpected. This game is like very just defense oriented and like it's like only running. It's funny how you expect a game to go where it's like these two quarterbacks are like so beloved for their arms, their arm talent, and like none of that is being shown off in this game. That's only because Nix threw out his back from his spinal injury. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that, it'll be better this time around. It's hard to say what the bye will do. Maybe we'll get, in an awesome elite Nix, or we'll see what we've always seen, which is, or for the most part, and a struggling offense and, an elite fourth quarter performance. So we'll see. I don't know. Not expecting much though, or not expecting one way or the other, I should say. Like I genuinely don't know how the game is going to go. I'm just hoping that we face the Bills. The Chargers scare me a lot more just because the pass rush was so visceral last week. Like if they had Herbert, I think the Chargers would have won that game. So we should get a good game. I'd be surprised if the Broncos were like to get dominated. None of our, I mean, I guess the Jags game was the closest thing to being blown out because we lost by 14, I believe. I just want the Broncos offense to play well. I trust the defense.